Alrighty, this is the VOD review from my boy Scorp. Pistol round started on split, started T side. Let's run it, kid. Let's run it. Alright, so you're smoked. Nice. It's a good kill.
One enemy remaining.
Didn't grab bomb there. Gotta grab bomb. Nobody else is gonna grab bomb. Okay, see, now that you've noticed that you haven't grabbed bomb, I assume you go for it? Yeah, okay.
Sorry guys, my grapple mechanics are terrible.
So, yeah, just right there, just grab bomb. Obviously, you didn't notice it, but that's the little stuff that you gotta, notice. It's important that you grab bomb there because, like, let's say it's a 3v2 or something, or it's a 2v2, and you don't have bomb and you don't get plant down now and you lose the round. It's just a little stuff like that. It's not that big of a deal because you won the round, but, yeah, definitely make sure to pay attention to where bomb is and grab it when it's right next to you, for sure. So your crosshair placement's getting better. I mean, you can tell already. You know where to aim and you know where to look now. So your crosshair placement's getting good. Definitely an improvement from when we first started playing the game and then when the beta first came out, for sure. So you know he's top left. Good kill.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, you're holding flank. Nice. Now you know he's heaven. Nice, good kill. Alright, so you're playing well so far. I mean, you're using information that you get. You see the kid short get frag from up top heaven, close left. You still looked under, which is good. You can still clear that. But when you play higher level, when you play higher level, you have to notice that he's shooting from above and then automatically snap there. Because if you start and when you play people that are good and you clear that bottom angle and he's up top, he's gonna kill you. Just that split second of you having to move your mouse up, you know what I'm saying? So get used to like really looking at where the elevation is and where he's shooting from so that you can snap to him. But it was still a good kill. And then you kill the kid short on ramps once your teammate died, so that's pretty good too. All right, so they walled. So you're basically stuck in this corner. I mean, you could go through it because there's nobody that can kill you, but I mean, you can wait it out as well. Slow orb there isn't bad. I don't really like the use of that wall at all because now you just completely wasted your wall and now you're stuck inside. Slow orb isn't bad there. I just don't like the wall at all. I think it's not a good use of your wall at all. You can use that in a way different way. You trying to peek over that wall, all you do is put a clip into that wall, in the enemy wall right there, and you're gonna I'm assuming you would lose this round, right? Do you win this round? Okay, now they know you're there. Yeah, so your crosshair placement's good, but you shouldn't really be leaving. Yeah, you want to work mid here and try to get this bomb. Like, this is really it. Like, either you go for this bomb or you just save. So, yeah, you're clearing good. This is fine.
I don't know, that's kind of risky. I feel like they're sitting ropes, bro.
See, so you're playing slow and then you're going to swing. Okay. Nice. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. You hit a headshot, you win that. You win that. For sure. So that's just you missing your shot. You hit him in the body, what, twice? Not a big deal. It's going to happen. Now, like I would say, that wall use, I'm not a big fan of at all. Don't like the wall use there. Not close. Using a wall offensively, excuse me, offensively is really not the move, especially when you only have one around. You don't want to waste it on you trying to boost up over somebody that's walled it. So, for example, they walled right here, right? As the enemy sage. So, their wall's here, and you wanted to wall like this to boost up. So you just boosted like this. Now you're getting, and this was smoked, and you're trying to get an angle up top. And the problem with that is, like, Now you used your wall, and you can't use it again. And not only that, but then you got shot at, so you had to fall back. So this wall was completely useless, and you had no use for it in the round. Obviously, you lost, but I mean, all it takes is like an entire like one clip to go through this wall. I don't know what it is at full health, but you can shoot through that, and it's the same thing as you doing this, because you doing this and getting up top didn't do anything. You know what I mean? It didn't serve any purpose. It didn't get you any information that you didn't know already, and it didn't help at all. So, yeah, save those walls, conserve them. I'm gonna go through that. I'm gonna keep repeating that, because even when you were gonna go mid, like when you're going mid and bomb was right here, right? And this Sova's right in this corner. You literally can just toss a wall like right here and wall that. So what you did was you stalled for a long time, waited till there was like 15 seconds left in the round, and then you were just sitting here, and then you peeked, right? And he was there. But all you do is throw this wall down, and you can even slow orb this. Slow orb that, put a wall down, and grab the bomb, and now go B, and just try to win the round. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you sitting here, waiting, 15, 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Your teammate was B main. You guys could have easily snagged bomb and ran up. But instead, you guys kind of just fucked around and you saved. It is what it, or no, you ended up losing and not even saving your gun anyways. So if you're going to die, you might as well die in a fashion of at least trying to win the round. You get what I'm saying? So bomb down mid, slap this wall down. Don't waste it here to try to peek over a wall. If there's a wall right here, bro, just fucking shoot it. That's it. That's like a clip. I have an infinite bullets, but you get what I'm saying? Like it's about a mag and a half. Shoot through that and you can see everything, but don't waste your wall to try to get over that. It's not a good use, and it fucked you because you could have thrown that wall in slow orb. Like I just said, that play, you grab the bomb and go B. So that's just a little thing to be wary of. I'm gonna go through that again. I know that you use your wall very offensively. I've seen you kind of play just from playing with you. And offensive walls aren't really the move in this game, especially because you only get one, and they're so good at blocking off a portion of a map or the lane. It's not worth to try to just peek over mid or whatever. Try to get an aggressive peek regardless. Like this wall right here isn't the move. I'm not saying you did this, but people will do this shit. Like, that's not a move right there. Like, this isn't the right use of a wall at all. Like, this isn't it. Not it at all. Because now what? You get up in this headshot box, and maybe you're going to get one-tapped anyways? For what? You know what I'm saying? No point. Not close. If you want somebody to get up on this box, ask the Jet or the fucking Omen to TP up there. But don't waste your valuable fucking lane blocking, wall that you get once around. On a boost or something offensively. I see it a lot, not even out of just you, but just players in general that especially don't know how to use Sage that well or use that wall. It's so good to block off, a lane. Don't waste it on a stupid boost to get you maybe a kill. It's not going to make the difference between winning and losing a round. So let's go back to the VOD. All right. So you guys lost that round.
If I had good accuracy,
Where's that smile, Fiend?
I didn't beat anything. Shut up.
Alright, so you're holding B main, bombs with you. Or no, never mind. You're holding B main, bombs A. Okay, so they gotta pick where?
Operator dead.
Pick mid. Okay, bombs A. I think you just heard one B main, right? Or maybe not. My volume's cranked. Your game's kind of quiet on stream.
Well, now I can't move.
Spike carrier's down.
Alright, so your teammate just got killed with bomb with Jet's ult on A. And your teammate just died mid, so this is basically a throwaway round unless you guys can get some crazy frags mid. This isn't bad holding this angle, but you kind of have to make something work, and your homeboy's got a pistol, and that guy's got an op, so... Again... In this round, you just gotta either try to make something of it, or you gotta just save. Because you can't do both. So this guy just whipped his entire fucking his knives. You walled it, you got the kill, and then you got killed from where? Where did you just die? Mid again? Killed Sage, and then who else? Someone else swing? I think you got killed from heaven or mailroom. Okay, so that's not bad. It's not a bad round. The wall's not bad there. I mean, it's not the greatest wall because you have to still kind of go through him to get the bomb, because bomb was at sewers, right? Because he gets killed on A. Let's go back. So you see where bomb is. Bomb's right here. So, I mean, you couldn't go through mid Yeah, I mean, either way, it's not a terrible wall. I like that use of a wall way more than the one that you used the round before, for sure. Not a bad wall blocking him off. But then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to frag those 3 mid, because there's 3 people mid. At least 2. I think there's 3, though. You have to kill all 3 of them, go through ropes, and grab bomb, and then plant. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. Like, now you have 20 seconds. Like, this is it. Like, you're not winning this round. This round's a throwaway. So, like, at least save your gun at this point. You just got to be wary of what's going on. And I think that's one of the things that you don't really pay attention to is what goes on and how the rounds unfold sometimes. So you get kind of caught up in stuff and just get caught in tunnel vision, like holding an angle or some shit. But like this 20-second shit, you're not going to save your gun. I mean, you're not going to win this round. There's no way. You have 4 up. There's 3 mid. There's 1 sewage flank with his ult. You block him off. The best thing you could do now is just try to fucking book it back into market or something. But, I mean, the odds of you getting, you know, fucking 3 kills mid and he has a pistol and you're no armor, low health, it's not going to happen. So just think about that. You know, 20 seconds, try to save your gun or just go out and swing and try to get a kill. But, you know, think about it like that. You got to think about that timer. That timer's there. That round's going to end. So you got to pick up the tempo sometimes for sure. Okay, so you get smoked, he bunts. So your homeboy just got to pick mid, right? Okay, so Jet gets picked mid. You're going to go B main with your Phoenix, right? So I'm assuming he gets deleted right here or something. He flashes and gets fragged.
What?
Okay, so you stop shooting. Not a bad slow orb, not my favorite.
Last player standing.
Didn't really need to waste that slow orb there. Because there's really... I mean, you could... That's a good slow orb because if they push for the rifle. But I don't think they're pushing there. 1v3 though. Okay, so he's probably going to push those smokes, most likely. He's probably on the other side of ropes now. Alright, so we got 45 seconds of the round. The camera's there. You got to pull that dart out now. Bombs down near heaven. Slow orb, that's not a good slow orb at all. Terrible slow orb. Not great. Unless you're going to push through this tunnel. But even then, I wouldn't do that. Okay.
That's fucking cancer.
So, like, that's not bad. Again, that's not a bad idea. I just wouldn't waste the slow orb on flank because, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like, if they're coming from flank, they're going to be there anyways, and you have to go all the way up to heaven to get bomb, right? So, you have 30 seconds, which is still doable. You can run through if you get 2 kills sight, and there's 1 flank, you can still grab bomb. But the slow orb isn't really necessary. I'd rather you have that. I'd rather have you save that for a more important time. So, like, for example, let's go into the game. This is what this is for. So let's go back into the game. Where's my game? Oh, hi. All right. So bomb is down. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to visualize. I think it's right here or some shit. I think bomb's like right here because whoever went up heaven, your team, they got fragged. So when there's 30 seconds left, there's 3 up. You know they're gonna be probably 1 mid and 2 sight, or 2 mid, or like 1 heaven, 1 sight, 1 mid, or some shit. So when you're coming through and you're waiting around, you waited for a little while, you held some angles, but don't slow orb this shit. That's not the move at all. Because now you're limiting yourself to 1 slow orb, right? And it's not gonna really give you anything. I mean, yeah, it's good to see if there's gonna be pushing someone, or somebody's gonna be pushing you from flank, but you held this angle for a while, right? So if there's gonna be somebody there, most likely it's not. There's not gonna be somebody coming from there. So then you came through and you walled this. I don't know how. I'm still learning how to use this fucking wall because I never play Sage. So you walled this like this, and then you got tripwired, and then you got frag because the kid swung. So like if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna use your slow orbs, I wouldn't even slow orb this. It'd probably be like a back left slow orb. If I hit that, did I hit that? No. Like that? Yeah, like that. That's the slow orb I would hit, right? But that one isn't the move. So now you have 1 slow orb essentially left. So you can come through, try to clear this. You clear this, okay? If he hasn't moved at all. And then your idea is to come up. You got to come up ropes because you can't really flank around all the way. So now it's like, okay, well, you know bomb's here. So there's probably one going to be here or here. So maybe what you do with that second slow orb, instead of you wasting it on a flank, come up here. And, you know, or you don't even probably need to be up here, to be honest. Shoot that bitch up there like that. That was a kind of a shitty one, actually. Nah, don't do that. That was bad. You'd probably have to come up here completely. Why can't I shoot? Can you not shoot on the rope? Oh, you can't. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, well, that kind of fucks it up. So you'd actually have to bank that bitch pretty well. Unless, nah, you could line it up like this. Line it up right there. Shoot that bitch in there. So it's slow orb spawn, but it doesn't slow orb you, right? So you're not getting slowed yourself. And then you can come in here and try to grab bomb, take this aim duel. Right? So you come through. You're not wasting your slow orb on a spawn that's useless. You wall this off like you were supposed to. Right? Come through sight. Let's say this tripwire's here. Pop that. Hit the tripwire. Slow orb this. Clear sight like this. You didn't hear anything. Listen for the sound cue. If you hear a movement, you know somebody's back there. Still clear it, but just listen for it. Because if he's going to peek you, he has to... The fuck? If he's going to peek you, he has to be... He has to move, right? Obviously, don't do it like this because it's still going to block you. But you get what I'm saying? Like, if he wants to swing and he's in this corner, he's going to have to move, right? Or you're going to have to clear him first. So you come through and slow orb this bitch like this. You clear sight. Okay, nobody here. Now let me turn around. Is there anybody actually here? No. Or there is. Get that kill. Then you come up. Work up ropes. Now you have like 20 seconds. Slow orb this so they can't push up quickly. Hop up on this shit. Look for him. Clear close right. Grab bomb. Do a quick peek. Get back on site. Plant the bomb. And try to win a post plant. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, you got fried from this kid's site because you have that tripwire and shit. But I'm just saying that's the way I would run through that. If I was going to do a retake or if I was going to try to get bomb right there and try to win that round, it's a 1v3. The wall's a good idea for sure. But use that slow orb to your advantage. Use that one there. You block this off. Where are the angles you can get killed from? Here, here, and here in sight, right? So obviously there's probably not going to be somebody there. You can still clear that if you want. Close left. But this is walled, so you don't have to worry about that. So now you have to worry about close left, here, and here. If you slow orb this, you have nothing to worry about here because you'll hear them move. Nothing here. So win this fight CT or sight or heaven. Win that and play the round out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do that for sure. All right, let's get back to it. This is a save. Not much here. I'm not going to go too crazy on save rounds. Doesn't really matter. I'm trying to focus on buy rounds, really. Okay, your sewers, your A. Wall that. Not a good wall at all. Not a move. Terrible wall. No reason for that. You know? No point. Like, that wall doesn't serve you any benefit. Not at all. Doesn't give you anything that's going to help you win a round more. A waste of a wall. You only have one of those. Use it when you can and when it's smart. You get what I'm saying? Don't waste it there. Okay, so... It's you and your Silva buddy here, short. You just got Cypher ulted. So you should be pushing up with your Silva right now. You should be pushing up. You shouldn't be standing here. You should be pushing up. I don't care if you hold flank or not. Bombs up heaven. You gotta just go. And trade frag. Because now your homeboy's there. Okay, so see, if you were already pushed up, you get that kill instead of dying. Right? So now it's a 2v1 instead of a 1v1. I don't know if you end up winning this round or not, but that might be the difference. That literally could be the difference between whether you win this round or not is whether you push up with your Silva on short or not. On ramps.
10 seconds left.
We'll see if he wins this round. He's 7. Jumps up. He loses. So, yeah. The reason you lost that round was because you didn't push up short with this guy. This guy ramps. You just stood back and watched flank, which it's not bad to watch flank, but you got to know when to do it. So your homeboy's pushing up ramps with this fucking op. Get up there with him. See how you didn't have that angle on him? If you're right next to him and you're on him like that, you're getting that trade frag. You're killing him 100%. So, like, just don't sit back as long as you did, right? You see him pushing up. Take a quick look at flank right now. Turn around now and go up. Not even. Like, a little sooner. You see him creeping up now. Turn around right now, look at flank, and then go up with him ramps now. You should be moving up with him now, right? Because he has an op. He doesn't have a rifle. So he's gonna, if he misses, he's dead. So he gets the one pick. There's another one there. You should already be on his hip right now. I mean, not like in his ass, but like, you get what I'm saying? Because you should get that kill. You get that kill, that wins you the round. Because now it's a 2v1 and the last guy has to rotate. So make sure to be moving with your team. I know it's a little bit different because you're not in Discord with them, but you have to be visually aware that, okay, my teammate's advancing. He's pushing up ramps right now. Let's move with him. You know what I mean? Don't body block him. Don't get in his way. But I'm just saying, be there to trade frag, especially if he has an op, you know? Because if he misses, he's fucked. You saw it. He missed. He got sprayed. You need to be able to trade that and get that kill and win that round. That's a round you shouldn't be losing. Should be 3-4, not 5-2. You know. All right. So you're holding B main. Sova's with you.
Spike drop.
You drop bomb. So your crosshair placement's good. You're getting your crosshair placement right, and this is good. This is if he peeks it, you know, he's gonna get headshotted, and that's good. Excuse me. So you know one's left side. You know him. Good slow orb. That's a great slow orb right there. So he walls it. So now you can break through that. Or you can rotate. You can rotate A, but your team is all B. So now you have bomb and you're lurking mid. Not a move. Not a move. Not a move right here. It's a good res. But you know there's one heaven because he just got killed. Okay, you get that kill. Last one's on B. Because you've already seen that. So go together. Okay, good wall. So now they can come from heaven. That's it. Good wall. Not a bad wall at all. Slow orb. Good slow orb. Okay. So that's a good use of your utility right there. That round, this round, even if you don't win it, it's still a great use of your utility. So you got spam through. Let's hope that he wins. You should have healed Sova, was what you should have done. Your guy before you died. Okay, so you lost the round, but it's not that big a deal because you used the right utility there. I would say heal your teammate. That's the only thing I could say there. Also, I wouldn't say go mid there because if you lose that gunfight, heaven, you fucking lost. Like, if you lose this gunfight, where is it? Right here. Okay, so you go for a res. Your entire team is B. So one CT spawn right now. Like, he has a crazy flank. The last one you just saw on the map, you going heaven, yeah, it's a good play, but you have bombs, so it's a little shittier of a play. And if you don't get that kill, now you're fucked. The res is great, though. And the wall is great, and the slow orb, for sure. Not a bad round, but I would work on not lurking. If you're going to go mid, at least drop bombs so the person B-main can grab it and go into sight. But don't go mid with the bomb, because if you die, you fucked that round up. Even though you lost, but you get what I'm saying. Alright, so he ults that shit. Get out of there. There's a wall down. Shitty wall. Not a bad slow orb. Alright, so you're pushing with them. Good. Okay, good wall.
10 seconds left.
Actually, not the best wall ever. Pretty shitty wall because that wall you can still run out. But I don't know if that's the best wall you can get there. I'll have to check that out. See how he can run out. See how he just ran out. Not a bad angle to hold. You know there's one there. He's shooting.
Came from where we were.
One's on heaven, so he dropped down. So there's going to be one to your left. Okay. Two left. Another one's left. Another one left side. You can spam me through, but you're doing good. Don't ADS here. Don't ADS. No point. Nice try. Okay. So that's, you just got gunned, but that's not even a bad idea. What you did there wasn't bad. The only thing I would have a gripe with is that wall. I don't know if you can throw a better wall than that down. I'm going to check out right now. We're going to see. Because that wall was pretty shitty. Even though the guy didn't come through heaven, if he did, he would have still been able to come all the way through heaven. I don't know if you can wall that off properly, though, from spawn. We'll see. Alright, so you walled like this. Yeah, okay, so you just can't wall it right, I don't think. Yeah. I think the wall there is just not good, unless you're up top. Yeah, no, this shit's ass. Yeah, don't throw this shit down. This shit's garbage. I mean, you could maybe do, you might be able to angle it. No, that's not a good wall. It's just not a good wall. It's not a good wall there. Nah, it's not. Because they can jump up still. Yeah, no. So basically, don't ever wall this shit unless you're up top. Because that wall is garbage. So instead either wall this or wall this CT. And that depends on where your teammates are, right? So if you have somebody like Heaven, like up here, and it's one of your teammates, I wouldn't wall this because more than likely they're probably going to come from CT, the enemy team, right? Because they're going to be rotating from B or mid. So if you have your teammate up there, don't wall, you know, ramps down. Now, if you know that your teammate's CT and you have that clear, then wall this down instead. You get what I'm saying?
Barrier created.
But yeah, definitely don't wall this shit. This shit's not a move. You can't get the right wall up there. If you're up there, it's a good wall. But yeah. So this would be situational depending on where your teammate is. So depending on where he is, if he's up there, I'd wall CT. If your teammate's CT, I'd wall back here. But on site wasn't bad. I mean, you got the kills. You got the one kill here, and then you got this kill, and then you just lost the gunfight here. I mean, you can play more tight. The one thing I would say was like play this angle tighter, because when you died, when you go back to this video, when you died, you were just out in the middle of the open. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you're just look where your body is. There's no cover. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not that big of a deal with that. You might have won the round. If you were holding this and you're just doing like a little peek battle, and he's like this. Hold this. Like, let him walk into your crosshair. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do him any favors by swinging, because you could see he swung really wide. He swung super wide on that peak. He was like all the way over here, right? But you were here, so you had to snap over. So just hold this shit like this, bro. Hold like this. Hold like this. Hold this. And just play defensively. You know what I mean? Because you're the defender. Like, you're the attacker, but you're defending the site. You get what I'm saying? Play like this. Don't overextend. Because now, look. I mean, if he's still like, let's say he's a smart player. He's not going to fucking overextend like that. Off rip. He's gonna do this. Like, he's gonna wait for you to do a favor for him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna play this angle like this. He's not gonna come out here like that. He completely left and just swing all the way. And if that's a good player on the other side and you know what you're doing, you're winning that gunfight every time. You're gonna hold your shit right here when he swings. Press mouse click. Mouse 1. He's deleted. Like, he's out. So yeah. Little shit to learn there. Use your cover when you can. This is spammable too. Completely spammable. So, like, you could have just mag ripped right through that. But, yeah. Use your cover a little bit better. You probably would have won that round. Okay, lurking mid. Why did you have your pistol out? Wait, what? Oh, you got ulted? Oh, you got ulted. Okay, nothing you can do. Unlucky. Okay, I thought you had your pistol. I was like, what are you doing? You have a bulldog. Alright. Nothing you can do there. You got ulted. It is what it is.
He hurts me with that every time.
Okay, so your team's mid. Bomb's mid. You're with mid. There's one lurking on A, which is your jet. Your teammate's pushing through a slow orb, which is literally asking to die. And your teammate, Ramps, got killed. And your teammate, your Phoenix, is probably going to get killed here, too. Because he's playing a little weird. He ulted? So you should go with your teammate here. Gotta go with your teammate. You should be with your teammate right now. Because now you're just holding flanks for no reason. He ulted up. You need to be able to be with him so that when he got killed just like that, you're right there to kill him. And get that trade. You're hearing him ropes. Oh, that's your teammate, I think. Okay, so you're rezzing him. You have bomb. You can go A. There's one ropes.
Our spike is down.
Okay, so
Player standing. Seconds left.
They should have dug a deeper grave.
Our spike is down.
Last player standing.
you didn't ice him. You didn't ice him there. You should have told him that you didn't ice him. Because you didn't
That
ice him.
wasn't even me.
Last round before the switch.
Buy all you need.
Watch out.
Yeah, definitely tell that dickhead.
Pushing something, you don't throw the ice on them.
So tell him that it's not
Alright,
you.
You're 2 and 12. Don't talk to me.
Okay, that's the wrong thing to say, but
Let's crack them open.
so instead of you saying 2 and 12, say that that wasn't your slow orb instead of being toxic. Even though he is not playing well, but just don't be toxic.
Spike drop. I have the spike.
All right, nice. You have bomb and you're lurking
One
solo
enemy
B.
remaining.
Nice, good kill.
Take it out.
Couldn't let me get the ace, hey, you fucking bitch.
You just cooked your dumb ass.
Switching sides.
Wait, what did he say?
Couldn't let me get the ace, hey, you fucking bitch.
What did you say?
Comment next time.
Switching
Oh,
sides.
comment next time. Okay. Okay. Right there,
The ace.
I don't. Not a. I mean, you can be confident in your gunfight that you're gonna win this, but like, you're just lurking B with a bomb. Your teammates are flank heaven and mid, so like, if you die, not the best situation in the world. Not a bad push, but like, you're kind of walking in here dry, you know. Like I said, you can slow orb and wall, like I said before, like, you know what I mean? Like, cause he peeked because he saw the tripwire, so just slow orb that back left sight and just wall right and then go out. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're going to hear him move. Like, this guy that peeked you would literally be instantly heard when you hear that fucking sound that you throw that slow orb. Like, you're going to hear him every single time. So you slow orb that and you wall right, so that literally only exposes you to the back right sight and close left. And I'd feel a lot more confident that you're going to win that round or not die on sight and strand the bomb down B. Like, don't strand it on B. If you're using your utility, because that's what it's there for. It's the last round before half too. Use your utility, orb that off, wall that, and try to entry on site. If you die, it is what it is. You lose that gunfight. But don't go in there dry, because now he knows you hit that tripwire, he's going to swing on you, which is what he did. You gunned him, but if that's a good player, he's going to frag you, and you're going to die, because he's going to know where you are, and you're not going to know where he is, unless you use that orb. Now you use that orb, now you're even, right? Because now, think about it. He tripwires you, okay? He sees where you are. But the difference is now, instead of him knowing where you are and you don't know where he is, because he could be anywhere on site. I mean, you have no idea. He could be close right. He could be close left, like, you know, anywhere. But when you use that orb and you use that wall, now you're kind of blocking off where he can be. So now you're kind of, it's just like a process of elimination. You're eliminating where he can be. So you don't know he's back left, and you just snapped onto him and killed him. But that's a good player going to get killed, right? Because you hit this tripwire and he's here. And you're like, oh shit, where is he? When you have a fucking wall and a slow orb, you're gonna get fragged. You know what I'm saying? So like, toss that bitch over there. Like, use that. I mean, I can't hit the hit. I can't hit the shit for the life of me. But you get what I'm saying? Like, right there. Hit that right there. And if he doesn't move, you can spam that too. You can spam that corner. But if you don't hear no clicks, if you don't have that click shit, he's not there. I'll tell you that. He's not there. Toss this wall up, close left, and get on site while this orb's still here. And if you don't hear this fucking sound right here, if you don't hear that, he's either going to be in this corner or he's not there. So come through, clear this shit, and clear here. You can even pre-fire that shit because he has to be there. Like, you clear through all this, he either has to be here or he's not there. You get what I'm saying? Use that utility. Don't just let it go to waste. You know what I mean? Especially last round before half, but just in general. Entering that site, your Sage ability can create so much for you. I mean, you clear through here. You have no angles to get killed from. You have this orbed off. And then you have this. So just learn that, burn that in your brain, and yeah, work that, because you can work that site. You got the kill, yeah, but like I said, when it comes to the higher skilled players, it's not gonna fly, bro. You're not gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be able to sit here. You're gonna get tripwired, and then you're gonna have to flick all the way over. Most times, this guy's here is gonna be like, all right, he's here, I'm swinging. He's gonna fucking destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna win those gunfights sometimes, regardless of the skill level, but you want to practice, you know, the good mechanics and how to entry sites properly, so that when shit like that happens, you're ready for it, instead of you just like reacting on raw instinct. Now, if you had no utility, then yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna have to fucking just snap onto him and hope you win the gunfight like you did. But when you got the shit that you have, when you have the wall and the two orbs and you're full utility, bro, no reason to just dry peek in there, or just, you know, entry a site with nothing. You know, no reason at all. But this is what this is for. This is for a learning experience. I'm telling you all this shit so you can fucking learn it, so you can get good and you can know how to use this in situational. So that's a situation where you would want to use your utility more. That's what you should take away from that situation and that entire thing that I'm explaining. Use your utility more and learn from that. All right, so now you're on CT side. It's a 9-3 half, I believe. Yeah, 9-3. Switch back. This is definitely a more like, this is really defender sided split, and even the devs know about it, and they're gonna add like a different lane. They said or something like that. They're gonna switch up the lanes on split so that
One
mid
kid's
isn't
trying to
so crazy.
tell me what to do when he's 2-13. The other one is mad because he didn't get the ace but didn't ask for it.
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit here. All right, so they're going B, rotate. Go CT. You should be gun out. Yep. Nice, good kill, good snap. That kid got
Last player
backspaced.
standing. One enemy remaining.
Okay, slow orb. You know he's backside. Just seen him. Nice. Good kill. Good work. What are you buying here? Bulldog? Okay. So what do they
One
rush
enemy
mid
remaining.
again? Yeah, they rushed mid. Okay, so they got fragged. Are they on a buy now?
I hate my teammates.
They could force. They probably will save though. You gotta move. When you get pinged with that shit, you gotta move, because now he knows where you are. Okay. Yeah, you should have done that a while ago though, because if somebody's smart and he sees you and he's pushed up short, he's gonna trade, or he's gonna swing right on you. So once you get hit with that recon, yeah, there it is. Once you get hit with that recon, you gotta reposition and relocate somewhere, because they know exactly where you are, and if you keep sitting there, that's the first thing they're gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you end up winning this round or not.
Enemy
You
remaining.
might. He can heal himself with his Molotov, but he should.
And that's what I didn't know they were gonna rotate.
No. See, that's the complete opposite of what you should be doing right now. That staying in that spot shit that you just said was the no. Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. When you're coming through, let me go back to the A. Definitely don't stay there. No, not close. You're gonna get your shit backspaced, especially if they're pushed up and more aggro. When they fucking dart your shit and you're sitting on top of this box, okay, and they dart you, your first instinct is, all right, slow orbs, see ya, and I'm out. Because first of all, they smoked it. Brimstone smoked the shit. Because there's at least one A. Then you get darted. That's 2A, right? So when you're getting darted, buddy, that's an orb, and I'm bouncing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm not sitting there. I'm gonna either go. Your teammate was here, so I like holding that angle, or go CT or something, or play back here. But don't play in that box, because now what they're gonna do is everybody that was A, I think there was like 3 here. When they hit that dart, they're gonna all fucking see your fucking see-through wall hack shit, and they're gonna see you sitting there on top of a box. So when they push up, right, they know you can't cross, right? Because if they're pushing up, there's no way you could have crossed to over here. So the only angle they have to worry about now is that right here. That's the first thing I'm swinging on. So if there's multiple people here, you're not winning that gunfight. I mean, you might, but I'm saying, like, I'm talking about top tier players that know how to play the game. That's not gonna fly, right? It might fly in a pub, but you want to practice these. You want to practice this shit in MMs and random games, so that you can drill it in, so that you're good. So that when you do play good players, those things that you practice that aren't good habits, they're not gonna transfer over. So yeah, you might sit here and get a kill because these kids are bots because you're playing MM. But when you're playing a good team, there's going to be one here and one here. So when they swing, even if you backspace this first kid and he gets fragged, this second kid's going to probably swing tighter. He'll swing tighter like this, and you're fucked. And if you gun him, you're just better. But, I mean, you don't want to play that. Because that's the first thing they're going to clear. Because they know you can't be here. They don't even have to clear this shit. Like, coming up, I mean, they can still clear it without you even seeing. But I'm saying they don't even have to. Because they know you're going to be here, or like here, or something. Right? Because they saw you around this area. So that's, they're in their brain, they're going to think, all right, he's somewhere around box. So he's going to come through, swing this. Okay, you're not here. Swing that maybe, just in case you're playing more of an off angle. Swing here, and then clear through, clear that box, come through, clear that, and just go through. But, like, you playing that is just gonna feed into them getting an entry into the A site, and it's gonna make them easier to work the site. So don't sit there. Your mentality of I guess I should have sat there. No, you did the right thing. You just did it too late, right? And you didn't slow orb. So you slow orbing completely slows down their entire push. They can't do shit now. So now when you push back and you get spammed in the back, it's because you didn't slow orb and because you didn't do it. You did it too late. So you're realizing this and you're processing this information too late to where, like, what I would think would be, it's like that. You know what I mean? Like somebody that knows what they're doing and has more a little more experience will know it, and it'll just be a snap. Be like it's instantly. It's just like, okay, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you got to get to. And this, like, again, this is what this is for, is that I can show you what the fuck to do in these situations so that you can learn from them and then implement them in your game and then use them in other situations where I won't tell you, you know what I mean, where I won't be there, but you can just learn from it because you'll already know what you're doing. So, again, slow orb that, move off that. If the recon dart doesn't hit you and you shoot it in time, sure. But when you just sit there and get hit with it and stare at it and then you shoot it, you got to move and use your slow orb and your abilities to do it. Don't wall it. No point in a wall there. Just slow orb it and fall. That's all you gotta do. Alright. Let's hop back into the gulag. Alright, you have an AK.
I see multiple enemies.
Alright, so he gets ripped up. You get ulted on the A.
For you.
You hit your teammate. Okay, you see him. So slow orb it. Okay. A little late of a slow orb though. That's the only problem with this.
I'm dead.
And that's a shitty slow orb, to be honest.
Spike
Not the
planted.
best slow orb. No one's on site. You want to try to get that slow orb a little bit deeper, and if you realize to slow orb it quicker, it will be deeper.
Left's corner.
One
Right
enemy
corner as well.
remaining.
Okay, last one site.
Player standing.
Back right. You just seen him on the map.
Hit 70.
Okay, slow orbed it.
Bro, you can shoot through the wall. What are you doing?
Nice.
Can you get out of my ear?
Blasphemous.
Can I get my operator back, please?
Keep that
My
shit.
stuff has malfunctioned
Should have
here.
kept it. But again, right there, that retake, that wall is garbo. Terrible wall. Like that wall's ass. No, don't use that fucking wall. When you're retaking and you know he's back site, bro, don't use that shit. That shit's ass. If you're gonna use that wall, I wouldn't do this. That's not the move. Unless you're getting on top to peek it, which is still kind of weird. But like, if you know he's somewhere around here, like you can do one of these. Like you can hit this wall from here. And you can completely wall off that. Or you can, well, yeah, you'd have to do it like that. Or, I mean, because if you completely walling this or you walling this, basically signifies that you're not going to come from this way. So it tells him. That's why he was automatically staring at you left side. Because you notice in the video, when you walled that and you peeked this, he was already looking here. Because in his mind, he's like, all right, he's walling it. He's not going to come from there. He's trying to like block off a part of the spot or the site. But when you're walling it like this, you're not doing yourself any favors because it's not benefiting you, it's benefiting him, because now there's only one spot you can come from. Even though there was still a gap here, like you didn't hit the wall completely, like it wasn't completely blocked off, right? But it was just enough to where he thought in his brain, and I would think the same thing too. Either he's going to be on top of this, you're either going to do this and get on top and try to peek, and if you're not there, you're going to be back here. So instead of you doing that, I would recommend you can, even if you do one of these, I wouldn't, yeah, like this. So you can hit this from like here.
Barrier created.
Wall that. So now he's trapped, right? Oh no, you have to. Oh no, he actually can't get past her. Okay, yeah. So I mean, I would do it maybe a little bit more angled, but you get the idea. You want to hit it to where you can't get seen that much, so it'd be like this. So hit that wall, and now you know he's got to be back here. Like he's either here, 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 or there. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know where he is. Like you have the general idea, right? So you not walling this, not making any presence, he has no clue where the fuck you are. You haven't made any noise. You haven't given him any information to where you are. You could be ramps, you could be heaven, or you could be CT, right? So when you come CT, have your gun out and clear like right here, right? Just to make sure he's not there. Grab that wall and hit that shit. I would assume it'd be, hit that shit like right, it'd be like right here.
Wall raised.
Wall that. Guaranteed. So now you come in, make sure it's close left's clear, and he has to be back behind this wall. He has to be. There's no way. And especially if bomb's planted here, bro, what you could do is just, if that bomb's planted there, hit the fucking slow arm off the wall and just hit this bitch to half. Get this bitch to half. If you have 2, you can throw 2 down. You get what I'm saying? Get this bitch to half on the defuse, half the defuse, and then come through, clear the shit. Clear here, he's not here. Clear here. Come through, spam through a little bit, because that's completely spammable, and then come through and try to kill him. You get what I'm saying? So, that wall there is dog. The only thing you could do there is peek that shit, but I wouldn't even recommend peeking that, because that's still a free kill. Like, in my brain, I'm going to think, okay, if there's a wall there and I'm on site, he's either going to be up here or he's going to be here, right? Because he's not going to come around the wall. That's weird. So, yeah, I would definitely try to use that wall more tactically there. That's big brain. Wall that bitch off. That's big brain right there. That's the best way to retake it. Especially, like I said, if it's not planted for him and if it's like here or some shit, bro, just slow orb that shit and get it to half and like hold it here. And you'll hear him walking. Like, you will hear the sound. You see how slow this shit is, bro? If I'm sitting right here and I have to walk all the way through this to peek you, you're already getting it to half and then you're ready for him. So that's how to play that retake. That's the way I would do it. I think that's the way you should try to play that. A lot better than the one you did there, for sure. Alright, let's see. Even though you won the round still, but you're winning these rounds, but it's because of gun skill and you're just getting kills, but it's not because you're doing the right thing per se. You get what I'm saying? You're not really playing it the right way. You're just winning because you're out fragging. But when you play people that are going to be on the same skill level as you, or even better, you have to rely on that utility to give you the advantage to level out the playing field or give you the advantage in a gunfight, right? So whether that's making it an even fight or to make it more lean towards your side of the fight. But you doing shit like this is not helping you, it's only helping him. You know what I mean? So now you're just gonna try to make up with it with make up for the disadvantage with gun skill, which you can do at a lower level. But like I said, when you play those people that are really good, it's not gonna fly. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work. So learn the shit that I'm telling you now, and think about what I'm telling you, and go through that process on site, so that when you go through it, you'll know how to do it when you play good players. Okay, so he's pushed up all the way A. Okay, so you're gonna be with him. He hit the tripwire. There's one there. Okay, grab the orb. Okay, so she just hit her ulti, didn't she? She has her RPG out. Yeah, okay, so she's got to kill someone. You know there's one there for sure. You just heard him shoot. Nice, good kill. You whiffed, but you got the idea.
Still, sewer, I think. Oh, that's
One enemy remaining.
He's still sewer.
I can't say much. I would maybe say hold that angle for a little bit longer. Instead of you just instantly pushing up as soon as you get that kill, try to hold for a couple more seconds, because what he did was he swung, right? And the reason why you died here is because, watch, you push up, and as you're pushing up after you get this first kill, he swings off that corner, right? So think about it. He swings, and that's why you died, was because he swung when you were trying to push up. Right? So if you don't push and you just hold that angle for 2 seconds longer, he's going to swing anyways, because he's like, all right, well, there's a guy here. I got to get him. So you're holding this, and the brimstone comes through and you kill him, right? So like I said, you push up and he swings out here. So now you have to go from here to here, but he already has that advantage because he kind of already has an idea. So when he swings, he's like big dick in your shit. Like, he's going to come out, swing, and get that kill. You hold this shit, get that, you're like right here, get that brimstone kill, and just even move back. Hold a tighter angle. Even if you have to, because you know he's probably going to pre-aim this first. Hold tighter angle and just hold that bitch for a second. You got your homeboys mid. Your teammates are mid. He can't cross. Hold this and wait for him. Because now when he swings, instead of me having to go from here to here, I'm already here. Like, I'm already ready for the swing. So another thing, that's a little bit of a positioning thing. It's such a little detail, but that's the difference. I don't know if you win that. You probably end up winning that round anyways. I think you do, actually. But that's little things that you can win those gunfights and get those kills that do, you know, tilt around one way or another. Is positioning and not pushing up. Yeah, obviously you want to push up a little bit when you get a kill, because you're like, all right, is there another one? Like, is there going to be another one? But the timing there was, oh, well, I pushed up and then he swung and I was fucked. So even if you're going to push up, maybe hold a tighter angle for like 2 to 3 seconds, because you would have killed him, and then push up. And then if he swings, you got outplayed. You got fragged. It is what it is. But don't hand it to him easily by, I got to kill. All right, let's work up now. It should be, I got to kill, hold for like, till like now, and then push up, right?
He's still sewer, I think.
Okay, so you won that round. So it's 8-9. So what? Let's see what. Okay, so you got arrowed. That's a good That's a good arrow. That's a good lineup. He's hitting that with a lineup.
That kid's scary.
So you fell off, but now you're gonna go back. It's not that big of a deal because your teammate's pushed up long and is pushed up ramps here. So that's not that big of a deal. See where your teammate is. So now you can still play that angle aggressively because you know your teammate's there and they're gonna have to go through him before they can get to you. So that's okay. But the round before, when your teammate was up heaven, you don't want to stay there anymore because now you get killed. You have no one. There's nowhere to go from there. They don't have to go through anybody else before they can get to you. They can instantly just swing you on ramps and you're dead. You get what I'm saying? Where now when your Raze is pushed up, you know that they're gonna have to kill Raze before they can kill you. So that's okay, and you played it that way. That's fine. Now you're lurking CT.
Prepare for hellfire. Ooh, and here it
They just ulted on mid, I think. I would still go B here, to be honest. No point in really going heaven because your teammate's already holding that cross. See, now if you're already on site, you get this kill.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they're on B. So yeah, I would just completely go site here. I wouldn't, that's a good orb. Nope, shitty orb, actually, you missed.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
No reason to block CT there. He's gonna have to come from B main. Way better use is to use your shit B main there. I mean, there's a possibility he comes B main, but it's very, very minute that he's gonna come from CT right there. It's just not likely at all. I'd rather have you wall B main and slow CT than wall CT. But yeah, I would go that round instead of you going up heaven
Seconds left.
here. Just push on the site. Just push on the site. Your teammate is already up heaven. You can see on the map. He's holding heaven. So you going up with him to hold hands, not gonna help. So if that's a good team, that guy's gonna die after he gets that first kill, and now you're stuck up there, and you could be on site. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he could be on, you could be heaven, or he could be heaven shooting him, or shooting them, and you could be on site, and you guys could just fucking crossfire and hit him with two different people, two different times, or at the same time, right? So they can't kill both of you at the same time. One of them has to die, and one of you has to die. So you both sitting there and you looking at him killing him is not gonna help. So you get sitting site and you getting a frag while he's getting a frag, it's gonna help a lot more in having that crossfire and killing that, those kids that came out of B main instead of you just sitting there. So that's another thing to do. Okay, so they came through an A and got a pretty easy plant. It's a 5-on-5 right now. Okay, you get a kill. It's a 4v3. You're gonna slow up that. Not a bad slow up, but you know he's close, right? Don't slow up that.
Backside.
He's gonna push through.
Low as fuck. Like, literally one shot. Back right. Back right.
One enemy
All right, you're playing a little too slow, but it's not that bad.
Last player standing.
Okay,
lit
get this
78.
right. I mean, I wouldn't. You're playing a little bit slower than I would say too.
Backside.
You were smoked. Once the smoke comes out, I would say you're going like you're going.
Literally one shot. Back right. Back right.
One enemy remaining.
Because the jet that you saw close right was dead. She got killed right there in front of you.
He's lit 78.
So there's more than likely not gonna be another person close right. Like, it's not gonna happen. So just get out and get active on that site. But not too bad. You hit him for 80, so that was bad. Or it was good. You hit him for half health. Okay, so they're going for a B hit here. Your CT, you're holding this, not bad. Your teammate's kind of already holding that though. Your jet gets a couple frags. One B main, he gets another kill. Another one B main.
Stay down.
You just seen him pick up a gun. So what you can do is wall it off. You have bomb down sight, wall that off. Slow orb it and wall it. Slow orb, okay? Now just wall it. You don't have to do anything. Just literally wall it. You're giving him a free entry to a site when the bomb is down, and he has no. The only other way he could come is mid and go heaven, and your teammate's literally flanking as we speak. So you can see him. He's flanked. Are you? Did you actually lose this round? There's no way.
30 seconds.
Wow.
Spike planted.
Okay. Yeah, that's that's yeah, not the move at all. Definitely got a fucking wall there. This wall be made off.
I feel like every time I revive someone and peek in front of them, I always get shit on.
Yeah, that got way too close for comfort. It was a 3-on-1. You wall that, you slow orb it, okay, push him off, and then wall it. And that's it. End of story. There's no other questions about it. Don't do anything else. There's no reason to. There's no point. You're just giving your teammate or the enemy an easy frag, 2 easy frags, and making it a 1v1 that's winnable. You know? Don't do that. Don't make it easier on him than he has to. Slow orb it, wall it, the bomb's down right in front of you, play the wall. You know what I'm saying? But don't peek that shit. It's not worth it. Because once you got gun like that, I mean, it's over. If that guy wasn't flanked, you're done. Alright, so your teammate's pushing B main, so he's getting information. You just got darted. Teammate B main just got a kill. He got the kill on Silva, which probably shot the dart. You're gonna heal him. And both your mid players got picked. So, a good slow orb. So, you gotta slow orb that. That's a great slow orb. An absolutely great slow orb that you could have just found right there that would have prevented the jet from pushing up. Even though your teammate is fragging these kids and you shitting on them, that slow orb is like literally. That could have just completely pushed him back. Now they're smoking heaven. They're gonna probably go for a mid to B here, and your teammate is. Okay, so you're both. Okay, so you're both heaven. He gets the kill. He's probably gonna ace this route most likely. But you're holding B main. It's a good slow orb. I don't think you have bomb down either, so it's a good orb. Okay, so you get the kill. You get the win, or the round win. Nice. Don't hesitate in that slow orb though. That slow orb that you hesitated to throw. Wait, too far. Right here. Throw that. Make sure it's deep. Make sure it's a deep slow orb so that your jet pushing up doesn't get slowed. But just throw that shit. Because if your teammate isn't good and he's not shitting on these kids, he's getting killed here.
I know exactly.
That first kill and that second kill, not gonna fly. He's gonna get his shit fried. He's just running out and gunning these kids because he's better than all of them. And he's just out aiming them. But that slow orb is a big move that you should have hit right there for sure. So don't hesitate to throw it as long as it's deep. The problem with you too is a lot of when no Scorp is when you're playing, you slower, but it leaks out onto our side, right? So like the main thing that you do is you don't orbs deep enough onto places sometimes, and it fucks your team up. But it's a good idea, right? So like when you slow orb, if you wanted to slow orb ropes, sometimes what you'll do is you slow orb it. No, that's not the example. It's like that's a little bit over exaggerated. Okay. I'm trying to get a good idea of like, let's wait for it to go away. Of it landing like right here. Yeah. So like, let's say you would want to slow orb there. I mean, this is a little bit dramatic still, but like, let's say that the line was to here. But you don't want that. You get what I'm saying? You want it to be deep. So like when you're orbing, make sure it's completely deep. Like this is a perfect orb. It's all in this room. Don't have it leak out in the mid and shit, because what'll happen, they'll get us killed because we'll try to peek up heaven and we'll be mad slow and a guy will swing here or a guy will swing here and we're fucked because we can't counter strafe and move and we're dead. So make sure it's a deep orb. So when you're on site, just make sure it gets all the way down here when you're trying to slow them and not up top where your teammate's gonna come from. So when you're sight back here, you had the right idea. Just orb that bitch off, but just fucking deep ass orby that bitch. Deep. And that might be a little deep, but you get what I'm saying. No, that's perfect. That actually works fine. That is ideal. That is literally the perfect fucking orb, because now your teammate can push up these fucking ropes, and he knows that he would have heard somebody come through before there's anybody here. You get what I'm saying? The orb is all informational, because this sound, that sound is such a dead giveaway and when people are. So this would be an idea of kind of a shittier one. It's not that bad still because it doesn't go that far out, but don't have it go past this line, right? Because you don't want your teammate to come up and get slow orbed himself. You want him to be able to get information by hearing shit and clearing shit. Because now when he clears it, he either knows that they have to be sitting in a corner, not moving at all, or they're not there. So like when you slow orb that shit, he either has to be in this corner, or he has to be in this corner, or they're not there, right? So like knowing that, I would wait. Okay, he either has to be here or he's not here. So I'm coming in, pre-fire. Because he either has to be there because he was completely silent the entire time, or there's nobody there at all. It's all information. So make sure to use those orbs. Don't hesitate on that bitch and just deep shot that orb down mid and get your teammate information. Now, yeah, he won that, like I said, because he's good and he was out fragging him. But he's not gonna do that with people that are good and when there's players that can trade like that. You get what I'm saying? Not gonna happen. So don't hesitate on that orb. Let's run it. Looks like you're gonna win this game though for sure. It's 12-9. You had a great CT comeback. This map is completely CT sided, and like I said, the Riot devs have acknowledged that, and they are gonna make changes. They said they're gonna change something on the map. I'm assuming it's gonna be a lane switch, so maybe mid's a little wider, or they add another lane completely. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, but I think they're gonna make some sort of change. All right, so you got a pick mid, 2 picks mid. There's sewers, right? Yeah, they're the sewers. So you got 2 pick sewers, another one sewers that just came out. You have your teammate and you ropes and 1 heaven. 1 just dashed in the jet. Probably dashed in the ropes. Okay, he kills the brimstone. There's still a jet in the loose. He's okay. So you know there's a jet in the ropes under there, and the Silva's there too. They're both there. Okay, so he just wins. So this corrupting guy dropped a 33 bomb and he just fragged out. So yeah, he went nuts. He's definitely better than everybody else in the game on this team, and he was just absolutely fragging these kids. But when your teammate dies here, there's no reason for you to hold this. Like, your teammate got fragged, and you're holding ramps. No reason, because you know they're both there. You saw Silva and Jet mid. Brimstone's dead. That's bomb. Your teammate gets killed by Jet, which you should have heard before. So now when you do that, don't hesitate. Just go down now. Go down now. Because he's like, when you hold this, I mean, you can hold it like you did, but then you're just going to rely on corruptings to get the kills. If he doesn't get the kill and he gets killed, now it's a 1v1. Where when your Phoenix dies here, he's not gonna most likely he's not gonna expect and hold another person to be there, especially after like 3 seconds. When he gets 1 kill, he's not gonna think, oh, there's another one there. You know what I mean? He's gonna just move on, which he did, and you can tell from the video because you moved a little bit too late, and look where he got killed. The Jet killed Jet kills Phoenix. You push through. You should be going down now. You hold it for a little too long, and you made the sound too, and you kill it. He gets killed right here. So you could have came through all the way. He was right there, and Corrupting just killed him and fragged him, like I said. But you could have pushed up, because once he gets his kill, like you'll notice, he gets your teammate here, and he falls all the way from here all the way back in, because he's not expecting that. He doesn't think you're gonna be there. You get what I'm saying? So that's not in his mindset. So when he gets that kill, wait like 2 seconds, and then just slowly go down and get up, and walk right behind him, because he's not gonna expect that shit. And if he does, he's aware, and nothing you can do about it. But that's the game. You guys won. It wasn't that bad of a game. How many kills do you have? 16, 13, 11 assists. Crazy amount of assists. That's a 27 kill game if you don't have any assists. I hope you take this in and just digest it all and think about it and absorb it, because there's a lot of shit to learn from this. I showed you a lot of different things that I think you should implement and use and how to use your utilities better and more well, because I think there's definitely some gaps in your play. I think your aim and your crosshair is really good, especially for never playing Counter-Strike before. I think your thought process is not there yet, and I don't think your abilities and your use of utility is there yet. And I think your pace of play is a little bit slow sometimes in certain situations. But that's, like I said, that's all going to come at time. But watch this video down. I know it's an hour long, but there's a lot of good shit in here that I've tried to go over. I literally went over an entire game, 22 fucking rounds of it. So I skipped through the save rounds and stuff, but most of it was buy rounds because you did win. So there's a lot of good, valuable information in here that I really want you to look at so that you can learn and start implementing that in your game, because there is, there's a use for this stuff. And if you learn this stuff and you start to think, this is literally how I would think and how I'm playing. And you know what I mean? And I'm pretty decent. Like I said, I'm not great, but I'm pretty decent. And I know how to play this game somewhat to a certain degree. And I'm literally giving you my ideas and what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? So if you can take what I'm thinking and my input along with how you think and put it together, you're going to be really good at this game, and you're going to have, a great time playing it. So yeah, that's about it. Check the video out. I'm going to upload it, and then let me know what you think after watching it.